Hello everyone, welcome back to another 1T Hockey podcast. I'm your host Martin, and today, as always, joined by the one and only Steven. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Martin. Thank you. Hope you're doing all right. How are you?
It's the time of the year, and I'm very excited to get this over with because I've got to get fat, and so
Yes.
do people who are listening. So let's give them a good episode.
I mean, I've got a head start on that already. I've been packing on the pounds that I've lost last month. They're all coming back already.
There you go. It's the time of giving, Steven, and that it
Yeah.
includes to your toilet. Okay, eventually it'll
I,
all end there. It's-
jeez.
the show's gonna be grand packed with lots of great topics. We're gonna be talking about the Arizona Coyotes settling in a deal with their main arena. They got the NHL not participating in the Olympics. That's pretty big. We talk about the World Juniors. So Christmas shutdown. We've got some suspension news and a little exciting uh, game we're gonna play at the end. We're gonna keep that silence. You better watch
Stay
till the
tuned for
end.
that one.
Can't
Yeah,
skip.
stay
You
tuned.
can't skip or watch a clip.
No,
You have
no
to watch.
cheating.
You have to watch
No
this
cheating.
podcast. You have to watch this. No
Whole
clips.
thing.
There won't be a clip.
Whole
Suck it. Suck it.
thing.
We should just do
That's
it
a
randomly. We should just do randomly in the pot. Yeah, we're gonna do that, Steve. We're gonna do it randomly.
All right.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
down.
gonna put it right now. All right. All right. So that's where I wrote here. It's not clear enough. I also put this episode is sponsored by Charlie Lindgren himself. He he is here today to promote his next role in the recent Star Wars saga. The Kylo Ren returns his long lost brother in the NHL. It's quite an interesting story. Um,
Yeah, I mean, I just want to talk about that for a moment. Like, until you brought it up right now or before we started recording, I didn't even really realize the similarities between him and Adam Driver. So it just caught me off guard. I think it's hilarious.
we've been joking around about it this for about an hour now.
Yeah, it has been an hour actually.
We've just been dicking around talking about whatever, and you have been doing some trivias. So what's the first thing we're we talking about, Steven? What's
Oh, well, it's like you said, it's the Arizona Coyotes, and they have finally met a deadline for paying bills, and they will avoid being locked out of their arena. So they're staying.
Yay!
They're staying.
Isn't that
Yeah.
awesome?
Yeah, I guess it is.
I guess.
Hey, for those Coyotes fans in Arizona, it's nice for them. They get to keep watching their team from the place they know and love. So that's good for them. But I mean, when you look at the bigger picture and just like, kind of how things have already gone and where they're going, like, is it sustainable in Arizona?
Well, Arizona, it's always been the case. It always has been. Same with Florida. Oh, markets that haven't really developed. Tampa Bay, when they won the Stanley Cup, no one was around the arena, and we're talking about Tampa Bay, Florida, in Florida State, where they have the loosest COVID rules ever. If that was the same in Canada and the Canadians won the cup, you'd see everyone around them. So yeah, they're small markets, but they drive lots of money. Arizona can find a way to fit in the niche there. Just their management through the years have been absolute trash. So that's really what I think about that.
Yeah, I mean, like the Florida teams, like at least with ownership for them, they have stable ownership, so that's fine. Them, it's just more so, yeah, like grabbing fans at the games, especially with the Panthers. I think it's harder for them.
Yep.
Whereas like Tampa, like they have the success, so it's kind of easier to draw people into their game. But the Coyotes, I mean, like ownership has been a mess, basically since the beginning.
Hmm.
It's been hard to grab fans to go to that arena, and like I don't know, it's just the whole idea of the Coyotes, just to me, it's I don't know. I think they need a move. They really do need to move, if you ask me.
There's some legacy there, not as much as Tampa. Tampa's won a cup prior. Was 2005, right?
Yeah, 2004.
Yeah, so they've had legendary players play for them. Arizona, they have had some sort of legacy like that, but never really making it far enough. They have Shane Doan being the main front runner there. But we know
I mean,
for this long, we've known that the NHL has no intentions of moving them out of Arizona. They're always behind on payments. You hear them on the news all the time about just doing shady stuff, but they're still protected. They're still kept around because it's an American market, and it's
Gary Bettman loves them.
that's right. It's just another team. I don't know. I'd love to see them go to Quebec, but that's always a discussion that every Quebecers talks about. That's very clear.
Quebec would sorry, excuse me. Quebec would be a nice move for them, but I also think Houston makes sense just because they're already in the Central Division, so you don't really have to swap around the divisions and move teams around from east to west. Yeah, I feel like it's the most feasible move because it's already set up for it basically. If you
Yeah,
ask me.
I don't know about set up. Like if you're talking about arena wise, if they would share it with the
No,
Houston
no, no, not
Rockets or whatever. I
no.
don't. They are an established city. They have an established city,
Hmm.
Houston, Texas. It would be near Dallas, of course.
I think it's the
Uh,
largest city in Texas as well. So,
there
like
we
in
go.
terms of population.
There's a big market there. It could
Hmm.
be tapped in. I think that's the next team. The next expansion would
Also,
be going there. Go ahead.
I remember this was an important thing because actually in school we had an assignment where we had to do an expansion team,
Okay.
and some groups picked Houston. So this actually, thanks to my roommate at the time, he was the one who told me that Houston, I think, is home to the most Fortune 500 or Fortune, yeah, is it Fortune 500? Those like the big
Yeah,
companies or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's host to like the most Fortune 500 companies in like the world, like
Wow.
Houston. So
Well,
for sponsors and everything like that, like that's a great city to have a franchise in because it'd be really easy to get sponsors on board and get funding from them.
what do you think Elon Musk moved there? Because
Oh,
taxes are
there we
lower
go.
there.
Yeah.
People are moving out of LA, big cities, going to Texas because of their lacks in taxes. That also
Hmm.
hurts them in other places. Their homes are cheaper, but not well built and ready for storms, really, or winter for that matter. Remember last year when that happened? They had a little snowstorm for a week. Do you remember
Oh
that?
yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. I remember hearing about it.
Yeah, snow would pile in, crushing through the ceilings, and air conditioners would stop, or not, the heaters would stop. There'd be no
Hmm.
heat inside. People would be forced to go into their cars. It was just terrible. But like, yeah, you
I
don't.
think that I think though that's more just because like those cities aren't like they're not made or they're not built for winters, right?
No,
Like
it's like you're not gonna build a earthquake proof building everywhere,
yeah,
right? It's not
you only
gonna.
do it in the places where it's more likely to happen.
Yeah, like of course you're gonna have the safety standards on your buildings that at least make them strong enough to withstand some random
Hmm.
earthquakes. Canada has sometimes very minor earthquakes. That's an example. They do have enough support to withstand those.
Hmm.
Uh, in this case, yeah, Houston. I don't know why we're going to catastrophes here. Maybe it is. Maybe that's what's happening. It's gonna be a catastrophe. Whatever
God.
happens, I don't think Arizona is gonna move. It's gonna be tough.
Well,
Austin Matthews needs to get there first, and if he can't switch it around, then no one else can. He's the last hope in Arizona.
uh, yeah, he's their Obi-Wan Kenobi,
Yes,
basically.
and
Is
if
what we're saying.
I just need to make sure that people can see Steven's Toronto shirt there. Just gonna, yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's prime supporter of Austin Matthews going to Arizona. He wears it proudly on his shirt. I'm being
That's incorrect.
very
That is
sarcastic,
false.
very sarcastic.
Yeah, don't want to get any misinformation out there. This is a full 100% fact podcast.
That's right. We won't bring fake news in here. Nonetheless, is
Exactly.
that's it for Arizona?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, just yeah, they're staying in their arena. Good for them. It's still a mess. Let's be honest.
It very much is a mess,
hmm
and it's gonna take me 5 years to get it out. If it goes up, if it stays up on the good trajectory,
Yeah,
yeah,
I guess.
they got some good pick. They did a lot of good trading for this year's upcoming draft.
That yeah, the amount of draft picks that they have in hand. Like, I mean, I just want to quickly take a look because I know like from all those trades, like there was like 1 week where they're basically like they got I think it was Goss's Bear. They got him and draft picks, and they gave up nothing.
Yeah.
Like Philadelphia was just like, here, take him.
Well, wasn't he on waivers at one point too?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's why. So
It's
no, clearly no one wanted him.
no. No.
Where are the Coyotes? Here they are. Yeah, so
Oliver
they got.
Ekman-Larsson, that was the big
Mhm.
deal there.
All right, so here's the Coyotes draft picks this year. They have three first round picks.
Oh my.
They have their own. They have Colorado's and they have Montreal's. But Montreal's and Colorado's are both conditional.
All right.
If Montreal's is okay, so the better of Montreal and Carolina's first round picks will be the one that Arizona receives.
That's
But if
false.
either or both are top 10, the Montreal will instead transfer to Arizona the worst of the two
That's
picks.
right.
And then so aside from that, they have five second round picks.
Jesus.
Their own, the Islanders, the Flyers, the Sharks, and the Canucks. Which I mean, for the most part, all those teams are pretty low in the standings. With the Canucks moving up, obviously
Yeah.
as of recently, but like those could all be like early second round picks. Which like I mean, they get the scouting right, then they could really hit a lot of home runs. Like I mean, if three out of the five, or even two out of those five second round picks are like become something, that's a success.
This is a good year to really change the attitude around the Arizona Coyotes. Just build a new slate, and
Mhm.
as you said, hit it, big home run, hit out of the park. This is it. They have to do
Yeah,
it.
it's their chance.
This is their
It's their only
chance.
chance, pretty much. I mean, like next year they got 2/3. The year after they got like 3 seconds and 2/3. Like they have picks. Just yeah, I mean, you're a Coyotes fan. You'd hope that those picks could be used as trading assets because hopefully they'll be good by then. But we'll see. Time will tell.
Yeah, can't be too optimistic about the Arizona Coyotes. We'll just
Yeah.
have to see in the future. We'll keep an eye on it, guys. You know we will. You know we will. The
Yeah.
next topic is the NHL will not be participating in the 2022 Olympics. Rest in peace to that dream. Steven,
Yeah.
how do you feel about this?
Well, I think after like since the last episode that we recorded on December 9th, I think that like this hasn't been a surprise. Like you looked at the news, like that's been coming out since that point. Like I said, like over the last 2 weeks, it's all been about how like it looks less and less likely that NHL players will be going. I saw this morning, one alert was about like how Crosby said it would be disappointing for players not to go, but he also understands the risk and everything and how that's not his decision to make, and it's as a whole they have to make that decision. So there was that. Like obviously the players, yeah, it's disappointing for players because for a lot of guys, even like Crosby, like this probably would have been his last legit chance to be like effective on Team Canada. Like 4 years from now, Crosby's gonna be what? He's gonna be like almost four. He's gonna be 38 years old. Will he even be able to crack that Olympic roster if they go? Like, so it sucks for players like that. That like this could have been their last chance. But again, he already has two gold medals, so he'll be happy looking back. But
Steven
yeah, no,
Stamkos doesn't have one yet.
yeah,
He'll want one.
he'll definitely want one. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Tavares, he got injured during the last Olympics, so like he has a medal, but it doesn't like maybe if you asked him, he wouldn't feel like he earned that medal.
It's like the first
You
time
know?
Steven won a cup as well. Like he wasn't even part of the
Yeah.
run.
Yes, yes, yeah, exactly. And then just the fact they won last year was just the cherry on top for him. Although, I mean, you could argue in 2020 he did score that goal in that game that he played like a minute in, and like then he got taken out because of his injury.
Yeah, he put a point on. I'm sure he's done more than other players
Yes.
with that amount of ice time. He's a
Yeah, which I
very
mean that was just insane.
he's a very influential player, game changer. Him.
Oh yeah.
What did I want to say? So the Olympics being canceled. All right, there was already some controversy, not only from COVID, but with Beijing, the tennis star, coming out with sexual allegations and trying to shut her down. Essentially, we're gonna get shut down now because we talked about China. That's okay. Fuck you, China. Yeah, coming out here strong. We got to make a good stance here, Steven. We got to show the world.
Yeah, he came out swinging with that one.
Swinging.
I wasn't expecting that.
Just said 2 words, 3 words. Fuck you, China.
There it is again.
Okay. Anyways, so what's the summer game? When's that coming? Where
The
is
next
it?
Summer Olympics?
Yes.
I think it's Paris 2022. Or sorry, 2024.
Change the norm and put an NHL or a hockey Olympics there.
Hockey in the Summer Olympics?
Yeah.
I mean, technically there is. There's field hockey.
Okay, well, there's gonna be ice, Steven.
But see, to the rest of the world, if you say hockey, they think you're talking about field hockey. You gotta specify ice hockey.
Fair enough. Ice hockey. They should do ice hockey in the Summer Olympics. Do you think they could do that? No.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would you have a winter sport with ice?
What
in
if
the summer games?
What if they said screw the Olympics in general? Okay, no more. We start our own thing. Okay, the World Championship Hockey Championship tournament.
Yeah, they did.
But hold on.
In 2016, the World Cup.
It's not. It's more national. Okay, it's as if it's like the Olympics. We're talking about similar to them, and they just posted up in the North Pole.
Why the North Pole?
Because it's cold. You just made the argument. Why would it be in France during the summertime? It's too warm. Put it up in the North Pole. Fuck.
I'm just saying, all you need for a World Cup of hockey,
right?
Like, you don't need to play it outdoors. You just need an indoor arena. And
I want to see polar bears, bro. I want to see Eskimos trying to fight down seals, bro. I want to see penguins sliding on their bellies as they go into the water. Then get eaten by seals, okay? I want
a pack of wolves attack the players during the game.
I want National Geographic to be going behind me as I'm playing.
Yeah, David Attenborough.
I want him to be documenting the whole entire thing. Watch as the ice skaters are moving through the wild escape of the Arctic, as a pack of moose move in and wolves are hunting them. The players continue to skate.
Oh my god.
And Steven scores! Oh, the Bears are on the way. Oh
no. And then all the coaching staff, just everyone dies because the Bears just decided to attack. Oh my god, how did we get here?
Well, actually they're brought in from the Russians. It's part of the Russian team.
Oh, the equipment staff, yes.
That's right. The equipment staff has taken over the actual Olympics team, and lots of blood is on their bench at the moment. We're gonna have to clean this up. The cleaning crew is actually dead. Okay, well, shit. Okay, off the rails. But that's okay. We gotta be off the rails. It sucks. It sucks to hear, but. Again, Beijing is not a good place to be in, especially during a COVID lockdown. Not a good place. I think it's just wrong place, wrong time. And, of course, what you brought up about Crosby, people missing out. I'm sure he'll be there. I'm sure he's got to be there. Man, he'll retire this year to play there, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean...
Imagine if that happened. You just see bunch of guys start retiring, and we'll come back after though.
Well, that was the thing. There was during the last Olympics in 2018, Ovechkin, he was saying that he was gonna go all year. I remember he was saying I don't care if there's a suspension or whatever, I'm going. And then last minute, in January, he basically says no, I'm gonna stay with Washington.
He budged, yeah. I remember
but
that.
Again, I think that obviously is a different case than this. This one, there is actually a health factor in it. That one, it was just more it was just monetary and like any like his team, he would hurt his team, whereas this one it would be. I mean, you're hurting your team in this one too if you go, but yeah, I mean, there's also a lot more at risk that you're putting rather than just your team.
That's right. That's right. How do you think the NHL will proceed with this? Change the schedule, do their own type of tournament with their own players, or just leave it blank with no games?
Yeah, see, that's the part. I don't know yet. I mean, clearly that's the big issue now is that like are they gonna remove that 2 week schedule like break in the schedule and put games reschedule games to be played then, or are they just gonna keep that 2 week break off? Because like I remember we did bring this up last time how like players players have already booked vacations for that time and like they're looking forward to those. So I mean,
Absolutely.
least they can do is just cancel it. I mean, they're going to be getting paid to play their like hockey, so they can't complain. But at the same time, like that there's those few group of players that are like, oh come on, that's my time off.
That's right. Sort of screws up the whole thing.
Yeah,
We could go into a topic that's similar to it. No. Are we done with the Olympics?
I'd say for the most part, yeah. I mean, like, because even look, sorry, I just wanted to bring up
Go
one more
ahead.
thing, like about like the players, like if they tested positive there, they could stay there in quarantine for 3 to 5 weeks, which I don't know about you, but I would not want to be quarantined in China for 3 to 5 weeks.
Yeah, not a lot of people would. Absolutely.
Hmm.
China is not a democratic state, as much as they want you to believe it is, um, and the players know it. So
Yeah, they're not dumb,
they could
exactly.
probably go up. They're in the airport. They say some bad things about China, and then they get stopped. Oh, hey, your COVID test came out positive.
Hmm. Yeah,
We're gonna
right.
have to
The
detain
social
you.
credit score would go down.
Oh, look at that! You're a peasant. You're going to prison. Oh, look at that! You're about to go into death row. Here's your last meal, kid. Sorry, McDavid.
Oh God, not Connor. No.
Sorry, Connor. Sidney Crosby's the chair.
Oh
Okay, we're
man,
gonna get out
no.
of this dark area here. Next up, we got the World Junior previews. It's the time of year where the World Juniors is here. It was supposed to start the 19th of December, the pre-tournament,
Yeah, yeah.
but it's starting instead the 23rd,
Hmm.
officially starting the 26th. Where is this happening, and what are you most excited about, Steven? Tell us a little bit about
Uh,
this.
yeah. Okay, so the tournament this year is happening in Edmonton and Red Deer, Alberta, Canada.
Yep.
It was there last year as well because it was originally supposed to be, or it was just supposed to be there last year. But then because of the COVID pandemic, they had it in only Edmonton last year, and then this year it's in both Edmonton and Red Deer.
Okay.
Um, yeah, what am I looking forward to the most? I mean, just watching the World Juniors, man. That's what it's all about for me. Like, I love this time of year. Like, it's Christmas the day before. I mean, you got New Year's coming up after. You just get hockey all day. You get to see these young guys who like either are looking to still get drafted or just looking to impress and like they've been drafted and just trying to, go out there and represent their country. I mean, it's something for me. Like, I don't know. I just love any sort of international tournament because it's that time. It's the one chance you get to like represent where you're from, and you can be happy about it and be proud to represent like can like for me and for you to represent Canada and just go out there and be happy about what they can accomplish and go for gold and you just know like it's such a big thing here too in Canada, the World Juniors. So it's awesome to watch. I mean, everyone gets into it
It's our
as far as I'm concerned.
it's our modern day equivalent to the military. Um, we have no military, but this, damn it, we take pride in it. Um, it's as if we have troops going to the front lines, propaganda, whole 9 yards, man. Canadians support Canadians absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Um, eh, Canada is one of the favorites as usual to win gold, and that's awesome to hear every single year.
Hmm.
The United States, of course, and Russia are uh, always a top competitor. You got Sweden, they got good youth. And Slovakia, Switzerland, those are other countries. Germany, Austria, Chechnya, Finland. Those will be
Mm-hmm.
other teams joining. Any sleepers do you see in there?
Well, I mean, there's the usuals. Like, I mean, Germany's always a team that like they can pull off an upset if they play well. Slovakia is usually another one of those teams. Switzerland, Austria. Maybe you could throw them in that category, but I don't see them doing damage to be honest. Um, but yeah,
How
Sweden. I mean, I was gonna say it was Sweden. I know they have a streak right now. I think I forgot how many years or how many games. I want to say it's 10 years in a row. They haven't lost a group stage game. They've gone undefeated in the group stage.
Interesting. Okay.
And so like yeah, they always finish first in the group. They win every group stage game, but then that I think that's only ever gone like I think they've only no, I don't even know if they have a gold medal in that time. I know they have like two or three silvers. Like they very rarely do well in the knockout stage, but they kill it in the group stage every single year. So it'll be interesting to see. I think that's the biggest thing to look forward to, and it usually is every year, is to see if how well they do in the group stage. Can they keep up that group stage win streak? And also, if they do, can they finally actually do something in the knockout stage? Can they actually finally win a goal?
Yes. Sweden last time won a gold in 2012, and that was the last and only time they've ever won a gold.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been a while. I know, like since then, like I know 2018 they lost to Canada in the gold medal game. They've it's always just been losing. They can't get medals, and it sucks. Like they do so well in the group stage, and they just can't get it done in the knockouts. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they can buck that trend this time. They do have a tough group though.
Yeah.
They're with the U.S., Russia, themselves, Slovakia, and Switzerland. So it is a pretty stacked group, if you ask me.
Very strong. Group A is a little weaker, but Finland, they've in recent years since
Hmm.
2014, they've been winning gold after gold after gold.
Yes,
And
Finland. Yeah,
the
sorry, go on.
track record looks like this year they're poised to win a gold.
Yeah, Finland is you summed it up perfectly. They're one of those teams that like just as of recent, like especially like yeah, in the past like 5, 10 years, like holy, they have just exploded onto the scene. And when you think about too, like how the country of Finland only has like a population of like 5.5 million people, like it's insane that they can do this. They can have this kind of success. I mean, they're really good at hockey, clearly. So you don't need to have a population of 30 million or like the US like 300 million,
Yep. You just have to
to
have
to
a
be
good
good.
hockey program.
Exactly.
That's it.
I mean, they just have that's what they're passionate about. They love their hockey and they want to be good at it.
Oh, okay. Sweden's won another gold. They got yeah, in 1981.
Ugh.
Very far back.
81.
Very far back.
Yeah. But like yeah, since then like 2013, 2014, 2018 silvers, 2020 they got a bronze, like 2010 they got a
They
bronze. Like
have
I
the
mean,
most
it's not
silvers. They
gold.
have the most silvers out of all the
Yeah,
teams.
that's not a stat you want.
No.
It's nice. It's nice like when you could look back and be like, "Hey, we finished second."
It's better than Germany or Austria. They haven't even gotten on board, man.
That is true. I mean, Germany though, I feel like their history with hockey, it's just beginning. If you ask me, like they like when you
Well,
think about
Europe
guys
is
who are
in a market that's really developed.
yeah, like I mean really like Finland, Sweden, Russia are like the big European powerhouses.
Yep.
And then you got like Czech Republic, who's like a maybe a solid like number six. Switzerland's been getting really strong too recently. They're kind of like Germany. Like the two of them have just been. You just see every year in the draft like more and more players coming from these countries, and it obviously translates when you see like their junior and how they do even in like the World Championships in the spring and like the men's ice hockey tournament.
Yeah.
Like you see that they play well and they're in that tournament every year. They're not getting relegated like they used to be. So it's nice to see that like that's the thing, man. I was thinking about this too recently. How like with hockey, like obviously I want Canada to win every single gold medal every single year, every chance, every tournament they have, right? But
Absolutely.
I don't want it to be a walk in the park for them. Like I
Of
want it to be
course.
competitive.
Because that
I
makes
want
for
them to
great
be
games. That makes for big moments.
exactly, yeah, that exactly more memorable, and it's also just I think it's just better. It's better for the sport because that's the thing. I want hockey to be as big as soccer. I know I'll never get to that point, but I want it to be at that point where there
Never
is
know.
like this.
We never know.
No, you're right, but you're
Maybe
right.
maybe they could be as big as basketball. They could
Yeah,
be.
perhaps something like that. Like you gotta, yeah, you're right. You gotta aim smaller first. You can't just aim for the big shot and be like, I want to be that.
No, God, soccer is way too massive.
Yeah,
Maybe when
and
there's a
that's
second planet we inhabit, maybe NHL will go international and interspace. Who knows?
international, interplanetary.
Interplanetary. There you go. Interplanetary Hockey Association.
Oh my God, the Galactic Hockey League, the GHL.
Oh my God! They start playing with spacecrafts and shit, and they just
Oh my
crash into
God.
each other and blow up.
Imagine like traveling to an away game. You gotta like leave 8 months in advance to get to Mars.
Yeah, they're on their way. Oh, and the Martians have blown up the spacecraft.
Oh no, the rogue meteors come out of nowhere and taking out the Russians.
What a shame. Who could have done
Alex
that?
Ovechkin, rest in peace.
Oh no. The
Oh man.
150-year-old is now dead after playing 100 years in the NHL, taking a 25-year leave of absence. Um, he said he wanted to get pussy. That was the quote.
His record goals in the NHL all time stand at now 2,578.
And a total of 6,900 points.
But yeah, no, World Junior time. It's exciting. I'm excited. I hope you're all excited too. Tune in on Boxing Day. And yeah, tournament goes as it usually does from Boxing Day to January 5th.
Go
Yeah,
hockey,
look
go.
forward to that.
Go
Yeah,
hockey,
go
go.
go hockey, go, man. It's a great time of year.
That's the spirit. And this is the time where we bring out the surprise, Steven.
Yes. I like desserts.
The little quiz slash trivia, Steven. This is the first time in One T Hockey podcast history where we're going to be doing this. And it's not going to be the last time, whether it be with us or a guest. We're going to be doing this more often. Today,
Mhm.
what are we doing? What's the challenge?
Well, today, after looking through Sporkle for some NHL quizzes, the one that we've decided to settle on is: can you determine whether the listed team has appeared in higher or lower number of Stanley Cup Finals than the team listed previous to them? So, sounds confusing, but it really isn't. Just so, let's say on this list, you got Detroit Red Wings first. It'll give us the answer of how many Stanley Cup Finals appearances they've had. And then next is Boston, and we have to say higher, or we have to type in H or L for higher or lower amount of finals appearances. Then after that, it goes on to the Leafs, and then the Leafs you got to say, do they have more or less than the Bruins, and then so on and so forth until you get to the final team, which is Montreal on this list. So yeah, I'm excited for this. Are you?
Of course, yeah. This one's gonna be challenging. Steven's gonna be doing it on his screen. I will be doing it on mine. So
Yep.
we have 3 minutes to complete this. I think it's gonna take us less than that.
Oh yeah, we'll be good. We'll be nice and quick.
So it's not whoever finishes it faster. Although that'll get you a banana as a
That's
bonus
the
prize.
tiebreaker. If we're tied, the tiebreaker will be time completed.
Okay.
Agreed? All right.
Deal. Agreed.
All
Okay.
right, cool.
So Steven, show me your screen.
All right. Oh yes, I should probably share my screen. Sorry.
Technical
There we go.
difficulties. There you go. Sharing screen. We do see his and ours. Let's make sure that we can I'm gonna adjust it real quick. Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. If you can make it bigger, like that, the screen bigger in general, instead of just.
Oh.
Well, yeah, it's more. You're focusing more on yours. I'm not gonna cheat. I can't even see yours. Like it's so small on my
Okay.
screen.
Oh.
But no, it's big. It's big enough. I'm just saying, like, to me, when the viewers are gonna be watching it, it's gonna be fine. All right. But
Okay,
how do we
okay,
do
that's
this? We
fine.
just we press play quiz and that's it.
Yeah. Count us down. You count us down.
Okay.
I guess on go that will be play quiz.
All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the first quiz of the year and the last one. Are you ready, Steven?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
3, 2, 1, go. Um,
Oh, I got one wrong.
oh shit, I got one wrong now. Wrong again. Wow. Okay.
Ooh. Oh, that was close. I'm doing pretty well with this, you know?
Okay.
All right. How did you do?
I'm getting a lot of L's here.
Are you
I
finished
didn't
yet?
win.
Oh no.
Yeah, you did really well. Wow. Good job, Steven.
I only got Edmonton Oilers was the only one I got wrong. I thought they had more finals appearances than the Philadelphia Flyers, but I was wrong. They had one less.
I don't know what
Other
came
than
over
that,
me.
I nailed all of them.
Like, yeah, Calgary's got more wins than Edmonton. What am I saying? And then Colorado is shocked to think. I thought that they have more than Vancouver, or make it to the finals more.
hmm Yeah, no,
Uh,
I was thinking about Colorado. I'm like, I'm pretty sure they're the only team that has won the cup every time they've been to the finals.
didn't
Because
Arizona
they've been
make it to the finals with Shane
Nope.
Doan? I thought they made it.
They no, they've been to a conference finals in 2012.
Okay.
But that was it.
Yeah, and wrong on the LA Kings and the Winnipeg Jets.
Yeah, never been to a cup final.
Yeah, should have thought about that. They haven't since they moved. I don't think did they ever? Oh, look at that! You gotta fix your fire stuff here, Steven.
Yeah, I've been getting that update like 20 times a day.
Steven is the winner of the trivia quiz. Congratulations, Steven! You get a banana.
A banana. Oh man, I've been wanting one so bad.
It will be shipped, and you will receive it 3 months after it was supposed to be received.
Awesome, thank you. I'm so humbled right now to win the first ever quiz challenge head to head thing that we're calling this. But yeah, thank you to everyone who believed in me. Thank you to you, Martin, for being my opponent and making this win so
It's
easy.
so easy. Yeah, I just suck. I just suck.
Hey, this I picked the quiz this time. You get to pick it next time we do a quiz, and yeah, hopefully you pick something that maybe you will have more knowledge than me, and actually, yeah, maybe you can win. You know, who knows?
Yeah, quiz that Martin only knows. That Steven does not. That's the only quiz I'll win. I'm sure it will be.
Oh God. Yeah. No, that was fun though. I really enjoyed that. That's a great idea. I'd love to do this more. Yeah.
We will. We definitely will. We definitely will.
Awesome.
On to our next topic. We have Screw Christmas. The Grinch is here. No more games. All postponed. It was a tidal wave. Just we're stopping this. We're stopping this. We're stopping. Well, it's slowly built up from actually no seats in Montreal. Tell us a little bit about that, about the transition.
Yeah, well, I just saw that. I don't know when it was, if it was Friday night or on. I think it was on Friday. Yeah, where they announced that there'd just be no fans at the Habs game Saturday night.
Yep.
But then yeah, since then, I mean, again, like in that time between our last episode and this one, like it's just been the main story around the NHL has really just been games being postponed, teams with COVID outbreaks. One of the first ones, I guess, at the time was like the Calgary Flames, who had all their games last week postponed, and then they went a step further just to say they're off until after the Christmas break. And then with all these other teams having their own outbreaks, like even the Leafs got affected. I don't know, just tons of teams. Like I said,
Arizona.
pretty much like they banned. Yeah, Arizona. They banned first. It started off where they banned cross-border travel. So they said any game between a Canadian and American team won't be able to go through. And then they just decided to go, okay, yeah, tonight on December 21st is the last day for NHL games, and then they're taking a break until Monday, the 29th.
Yesterday was Dallas versus who again?
Minnesota.
That's right. That's right. It's
Yes,
a spicy one there.
Yeah, I saw that one. Minnesota pulled their goalie with 9 minutes left. They were down by 3.
Patrick Waugh called in and said, hey, I think I got an idea.
No, he called him. He was like, "Oh, that'll be $20 from the trademarked idea."
Yeah, you can't use that, man, without paying.
Exactly, you got to pay the royalty.
With that being said, do you think it's going to snowball into something worse, something that we don't want to talk about?
No, like what you're talking about, like the whole league being shut down, like further.
The worst of the worst, Steven.
No,
How do you think
so.
it'll proceed? With the cases growing tenfold every day, in Ontario, by the way, was 2 days ago was 3,000. The day after was 4,000. I don't know today. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah, I haven't checked today's either, but I don't know. I mean,
they're
I think
spiking
this will be
hard.
okay. Like, it is. But I mean, the good news is when you do look at this, because majority of the people are vaccinated, the hospitalizations are down, which is very good.
Okay.
But yeah, just the cases are going up. It really wouldn't, in the grand scheme of things, because everyone's vaccinated, everyone just got a cold.
You're
That's
right.
really all it is,
Look. The death rate isn't going up, as you see.
Yeah.
Usually, with cases going up, we would see more deaths. That's what we saw the last two, and now we have an even worse wave. Clearly, like it shot up even harder than the last one.
Yep.
But our deaths are down. So I think. So you're saying it's an over exaggeration?
No, I'm not saying it's an over exaggeration, because obviously the leagues, they have these protocols in place which clearly state if a player tests positive, they have to enter quarantine, and in order to come back, they have to bring 2 negative tests within like 72 hours or 48 hours, whatever they say it is, right?
That's right.
So they're following their protocol, which they set in place before the season.
Yep.
All I'm saying is that the only way to get through this is to have this break, let every team deal with it in turn, like on their own way. Let the players get back to fully healthy and resume, and then you can get back to playing, and things will be fine again.
With the Olympics canceled, this shutdown hopefully can be managed properly with the schedulers. I know it's pretty hard to change the schedules with arenas. You've got events specifically for those time slots, so that's going to cause a little bit of an issue. I'm sure they're going to figure out something.
Yeah, a lot of teams too share stadiums with NBA teams as well, which again already have games scheduled in that time.
Has any other league postponed like the NHL?
No, the NHL is the only one that said they're having like this. They're basically doing Christmas break earlier.
Right.
Because the NFL, the NFL this week, they just had a few games postponed, but like to make up for it, they had 2 games last night. And they're having 2 games tonight, so we got Tuesday night football.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure the fans aren't mad about that. More football.
Yeah, more days of football. Exactly. I mean, I know. I'll be watching.
There we go. Big fan over here. That's it for this segment.
Yeah, I mean, just plain simple. NHL and NHLPA just said, I think it's time to put things on pause until after Christmas, and then we'll get right back into it and see where things are.
if it gets, as long as there's not deaths, man, and people are getting boosted. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe. How do you feel about 50% attendance?
Well, I know. Yeah, Ontario announced that already.
Okay.
I mean, clearly they're doing their part to at least you know help the situation and help cases not rise as high. But I don't know. I think realistically, when you have an arena full of people that, again, to be allowed into these arenas, you have to be vaccinated and had both shots. So, I mean, the 50% or full capacity, I don't think really makes a difference. They'll just hurt financially. That's all. But it doesn't. The thing is, it doesn't even affect like the Leafs or the Sens. It really affects more like the OHL teams, like those teams that like don't get like full capacity every game, and maybe they also don't even have the capacity to house 20,000. They only have like maybe a 10,000 seat arena,
That's right.
so it's already harder the way it is, and then you get this where now they can only have 50%. So let's say you're at like 5,000 instead of that. I know like a lot of teams like they're going on break early too because of it. The OHL.
That's right. I was supposed to go see the Kingston. I was supposed to see Shane Wright play against the Oshawa Generals, but that
Right,
was
you were supposed to
canceled.
go Sunday.
That's right.
Yes, that was gonna be the teddy bear toss game too. That was gonna be a good one.
I was very excited to see it, and it was
To
canceled.
throw a bear on the ice, you know?
Could have done that. Or
Yeah.
maybe won a
Was it-
PS5.
Maybe,
I
maybe.
would have
Yeah.
given it to you, Steven.
Oh, really?
I would
Oh,
actually.
that's
I
too
would. I
nice.
would do it on live on the stream. I keep saying
No
stream.
way.
I'll do it on the podcast. I'll make it a live stream. Steven, we've been live streaming this whole entire time. Here's a PS5. Congratulations and a dog.
Oh my
Come
god!
here,
Oh
dog.
my god!
You get a
You thought I
dog
get my
too.
own dog.
That's right. It's old, senile, and shitting everywhere. It's all yours.
I don't even have. I don't even have room anywhere to take care of
Too
it. You just threw
bad.
that on me. You put me. You know what, Martin? I'd like to thank you. You put me in a hard spot in life where I can't keep up. So thank you.
I'm just here to see you grow,
Ima-
Steven. I just want to see you grow.
imagine that, like if like game shows or whatever like gave away pets, and like the person who won the pet wasn't actually in a position to own a pet, and like they just, instead of just being like, oh, thank you for the pet, like they actually just gave a brutally honest answer about how like you've put me in a place where now my life is no longer in a place to be recovered from. Thank you.
It's just a show about just shitting on people's lives.
Yeah,
Giving them
exactly,
debts.
man.
Here's tax collections or debt collectors. Congratulations, you've
Oh
earned
my
$50,000 in debt. Thank you. Come again.
Yeah, or it's like when they give these people like a new house or like a new car, it's like they don't mention the taxes on that.
No. Although well, there's not really any taxes when you give away
No,
items.
but then
No,
I'm
like
saying when it comes to owning it,
Yes, yeah, okay. After the fact, yes.
you gotta pay the tax. You gotta pay the taxes on owning it after.
Yeah. I mean, okay, you're right. I'll just sell everything. Just sell it. Get the money back. I think that's it for
Exactly.
this topic.
Yep.
Because
Yeah,
COVID
we're
sucks. It's everywhere in the news,
Yeah.
anyways. So you guys can go watch CP24 or wherever, whatever you guys got.
Mhm.
Fox News. Suspension news. Just quickly go through those.
Yeah.
We got Brett Connolly. He's got 4-game suspension. Steven, how do you feel about this suspension? I'm gonna show the replay here on the stream, but you also talk.
Yeah.
Or
4
that,
games.
I guess.
I think that's well deserved for what he did. It was again a very dirty play, as most of these suspensions are nowadays. I mean, he had like the guy was nowhere near the puck. When you look at it, you can see how like he's just it's loading right now.
Here we
Yeah,
are.
if you clearly keep an eye on him here, like you can see Connolly just come into pick. Well, there's the guy on Dallas who got hit. So you can see he's turning around, ready to regroup. Here comes in Connolly.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, obviously Connolly, I don't know why. Like he's anticipating that guy picking up the puck, but
The puck's on the
again, the puck was
boards.
yeah, the puck was flicked off the glass. So maybe, obviously, Connolly wasn't prepared for that. He thought it was going to be a normal pass, so he was already lining up that check. But that's no excuse. I mean, clearly what he did was interference, and yeah, I forgot how long that guy is out now. I know Pavelski was very emotional in an interview the day after when he got like a hat trick. I know that he was very emotional about the loss of this guy to their team.
Tanner Kiro.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
yeah,
see
because
if
he left on a
there's.
stretcher too. Like it was not a pretty sight. So yeah, he's definitely out indefinite. He is out indefinitely. Maybe the rest of the season. Yeah, you hope not. You hope he can be back sooner.
Of course.
But
Of
yeah,
course.
it was very scary.
This kid is. I mean, he's not a kid. He's 29, but he's a depth player, and I'm sure he
Hmm.
wanted to keep that position. I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
what the
still
hell
a
was
different.
going through his head. Brett Connolly's head. He got also charged. I guess he had to forfeit $70,000. Is
Yeah,
that off his salary? I guess from the games he's
yeah.
missed. That's how much he's
That's
missing.
just for the 4 games that he's missing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and that like it said there, like that money goes towards like a player's the assistant program, I think.
Right.
So at least his money that they get from suspensions does go towards something useful.
Yes. Instead of going into their own pockets or into the owner's
Yeah.
pockets, it's going to something that's much, much. It goes towards helping good causes.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
Spezza, he got 2 games removed from his suspension.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pull out his little video here. It was a dirty hit. I think I'm looking at the right content here.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, you got it. First, it's showing the Sandine hit first,
Right, right. We're gonna skip that.
and then it will show. Well,
There you go.
yeah, there it is.
Um,
It's going up. Get ready.
Plow.
Yeah, and I mean, again, I think it made sense that the his suspension got shortened because, like I said, kind of last time, like he participated. He not participated. He cooperated in the hearing. He like didn't shy away from the fact that like he was trying to go at this guy. He said straight up, "I was going at him. Like I 100% meant to hit him.
Yep.
Just I didn't mean to hit him in. I didn't mean to knee him in the head. That was not his intention." And yeah, clearly the league believed him, and they know he's not a dirty player. He's played over 12,000 games. He hasn't had a suspension ever before, so it's pretty easy. I think from a guy like Spezza saying that, it's like you can believe him when he says that like it wasn't his intention to knee him in the head, and you can believe him.
Yeah.
So
The track record
yeah,
speaks for itself.
exactly. So to get it down from, I knew it wasn't going to go any lower than 4. I was even thinking he'd only get 1 game reduced. So the fact that it's 2 games got taken off, I'm happy as a Leaf fan. We get Spezza back next game, which will be Monday against Columbus on the 29th.
Very nice.
And yeah, no, that was nice. I mean, I'm just yeah happy he'll be back, and yeah, it's gonna be good.
Okay. So I think we are done with all the topics for today.
Mm-hmm.
Stevie, can you give us a little rundown of our Los Angeles franchise mode that we started
Oh,
up? I mean, we're how many episodes in?
I think that was our sixth. Our sixth one just came out yesterday, I
That's
believe.
right, at 3 p.m. Guys, check it
Yeah.
out. What's going on right now with our team? As a general manager,
Uh,
tell us what's going
God. Oh, geez, what isn't going on?
on.
The team's kind of just in a mess right now. We can't get on a consistent win streak, and it's just very frustrating. At least from my point of view, probably from yours as well. Just the fact that we can't figure out what's wrong with this team, and like we're trying different things. We're trying to bring in new players and move around the lines, and just nothing's clicking. And I don't understand what happened, but I don't know. I guess we gotta figure it out.
Gotta figure it out. And guys, we'd love to see you guys there. So just stay tuned on my channel. Make sure you watch all the previous ones. Leave comments and likes. Support the shit out of it. And
Mm-hmm.
let's get it going. Let's get this going
Yes,
too.
sir.
We apologize for being late or missing out on weeks, but scheduling, I work from Ottawa to Toronto, back and forth. Excuses. You don't want to hear that. Just dislike the video right now, anyways. From that being said, I think that's it for this podcast, right?
Yeah. Just let's wish everyone, happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everyone who's watching. Happy Hanukkah, although I think that already passed, so I'm late on that one. Sorry to everyone who celebrates Hanukkah.
Sorry.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not late. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know our holidays. We're white
that's
Christian.
why I just say happy holidays. I
right.
let everyone, very inclusive, very politically correct.
That's right. Christmas is cool, but there's other holidays too,
Yeah, of course, man.
There we go.
There's Festivus. There's Festivus for the rest of us.
Festivus for the rest of us, people. Everyone, leave a like, subscribe, dislike, whatever. See you guys in the next episode. That should be the 28th or on that week. So
yeah, it'll be sometime next week. We'll see you guys then.
We'll figure it out. Peace.
Yeah.